Deepam would be singing, I think I would have cut short my gym session and come. But anyway, well, he will be singing again. Very good singer. Yeah, I think I've been attending this session since last 2 years. 2 years, right? Yeah, 2 years. We always, like firefighting, configuration, and whatnot. Many a time you get a lot of scolding from me. Today, of course, not. Okay, and it's basically you need this kind of occasion for to refresh your mind, soul, body, everything, right? So refreshment is a must because it's enough actually. Work will anyway continue, but if you are not mentally stable, I think there is no future. So so you have to be mentally stable first, and to have a good mental status, you need refreshment and this kind of program, and basically the recognition by the organization is a must. It's a boosting, right? If you get some accolades from your seniors, it gives you tremendous boosting in your day-to-day life, right? A pat on your back is more than sufficient actually, right? You don't have to get physical or say any achievement, but a pat in the back is good enough. And of course, though I call you guys, I always tell Siddharth, Yas, that it's only just fraction of a second when I don't get some service, I get flared up and I call Hiras saying that this guy is not working, please remove him. But have I removed anyone so far? But that does not mean that you should take it for a ride, okay? Yeah. So every time so many times I give it third warning, fourth warning, fifth warning, like infinity times. But it's not like that. You should grow because I'll be here only for another 3 years, okay? Someone else will come. Deepam is also going to retire. Entire batch of NIC will be retiring by 2015. So you never know actually who is going to be there. And moreover, you should grow, right? You should grow. It's not only NIC's job and you are sitting at home, getting some good amount of salary and coming home, coming to office, enjoying your life. It's a high time you should go out. The day when you people join, actually, the first word I said is, don't think that it's going to be a permanent job. You learn and fly. Okay, NIC is a platform to learn actually. I was a programmer when I joined in 1988 October, and 8th October, I was joining in Shillong. I started NIC Shillong from scratch. There was nobody. I had to carry the computers on my back from the, now what you are doing, I used to do in 88. So for 3 years, I was all alone in Shillong. I used to carry the computers, getting off from the car, then a truck, then I used to carry it. There was no peon for me that time. It was too early for the people to recognize the service of NIC because NIC was just starting up. 88 was the time when we started in Shillong. But in Guwahati, it was in 86. Deepak Goswami sir had come down from Delhi to here to join, and that's how it started. So, those were the days. We have also passed through that. I was a programmer at that time. I started with COBOL programming. Then, we used to write around 2,800 lines just to have an output of this much. COBOL was that time. It was basically used for commercial banking application. So then switch over to Microsoft platform. I still remember there was nobody with me in 2003 when I was transferred, because I was 5 years I was in Shillong, then 9 years in Nalbari. And again, Nalbari was my first district. There was nobody. There was one guy guitar taught he left for US, so it was live vacant. So I was posted there. I started Nalbari and I from the scratch. Again, I had to face a lot of stress from the administration. I had to convince them because 90 to 90 hardly people knew actually what is computer. Okay. We started with computer when there was no hard disks, 486 machine XT. We used to put from a floppy drive. Okay. So I think our generation has seen the sea change of technology, right, from 80 to say 2020. So we have faced the music, So when I came to Guwahati in 2003, I still remember I used to install a mail server. That time we did not have Linux, we had Windows. So Windows first email server I had to install. Active Directory. There was nobody to teach me. I used to work till 11 o'clock night, and morning I used to come at 6:37 just by dropping my son in the school at 7 o'clock. I had to rush from his school to office, so that before 10 o'clock, before my colleague joins NIC, they should not feel what is going on in the background. So I used to make sure that the mail server keeps on running. I used to give them surprises at 10 o'clock. That see, this is the first time in the Northeast I have installed one mail server. That was assam.nic.in. That was the mail server first I installed on Windows platform in 2003. We had only one server from HCL. Okay. So, I mean, I used to come at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was delighted to know that, that my colleague will feel so happy. Sir, we have got our own mail server. Right? Deepak Goswami sir was very kind enough to support me. He used to give me the key. I don't know actually when my peon used to come and open the gate, because it was only me who used to open the gate of the office at 7:30, and Deepak Goswami used to come at around 8:30. So that continued for 5 years. So only one person I started networking in NIC Assam. I used to go to each and every room of the secretary. At that time it was in the old building. I used to make sure that all the computers, all the IOs were working. The chowkidar knew me very well. He will come at 6:30 or open all the senior chambers. The doors were normally closed. Okay, just because of me, he will come and open all the chambers. I used to visit all the senior officers' chambers. I used to check physically that all the IOs are working, so that at 10 o'clock when they come, they should not say the network is not working. And that time the network was cascaded time. I used to buy a small giving switch. Then another 100 meters, then again extended to another 100 meters. I had around 20 cascaded switches, and that's how I started with the LAN working in the old secretariat. So what you are doing actually, we have gone through the same scenario. Now you have the technology, but we did not have technology, we did not have support, we did not have finance. But now you have the team, right? There was nobody was there. I continued for another 6-7 years when people joined. I suppose first 2007 only MIC came with this idea of FMS. But till 2007 it was me only maintaining everything, and hardly I knew. I never learned networking. It is only me, to study on books and all that stuff, because I did not have that time internet. I still remember, in the morning we used to come and close the eyes and pray to God that, we had the VSAT connectivity, and there was A1 and A4. There was a controller. There used to be some LEDs. If A1 and A4 keep some blinking, means you are online. So always after coming and opening the gate, I used to pray to God, saying that A1, A4 should be blinking simultaneously. When it blinks, and we are more than happy that time. But that was the kind of internet. But that was not internet. That was internet, of course, but it was a prompt basis, because we had X.4.0. So there was no graphics that time. We got graphics, Windows 3.1, I suppose, in around 90. Before that it was links, we used to call links. There was a browser on, Unixware. Unixware 3.0 we started with initially. So on Unixware platform we had a browser called links, LYNX. It was a normal, it was not graphics browser. So then when A1 and A4, then I used to go to links, and I used to enter. I still remember California State University had a server called Grex. Okay, Grex.org. So just to get a feeling of actual graphics internet, I created a dummy user on the server of California State University. It was open for R&D section. So that was in, I think, 91. Yeah. So I opened that, and from here through links I used to enter to Greg's server in California State University. From there I used to go to a graphics interface. So that's how, when we got the fast graphics interface of internet, when the X.40 was shifted to 2 Mbps link, it was a dream come true kind of thing, So it's a sea change, We have started from that stage to this stage now, now stage of artificial intelligence, IoT and whatnot. So you learn out of your own experience. When you work now, it's always good. It's a basically dignity of labor. I always believe in dignity of labor. This is the first time I think you have been hearing that I carried computers on my shoulder, from the truck, from police bazaar to the DC office. Deepam is aware of. Deepam also joined me after one year in Shillong. So that was the days, in front of everybody. On the road we used to carry, on our shoulder. But I never feel shy of that, telling somebody. It's a dignity of labor. I'm proud of that. Because ultimately you learn, So I think enough. And what, and I, because after retirement definitely I'll be switching over to fitness. So ICT is over, done, 35 years. So what I would suggest, I ask all you guys, health is wealth, okay? And never compromise with your health. And I tell you, if you are healthy, your family is happy. When your family is happy, and the nation is happy, okay? So, and I don't see any excuses that I'm too busy, that I cannot devote at least half an hour, minimum half an hour every day to do some activity, physical activity, right? So there should not be any excuses, and it's not okay. If you really want, why you are working? Why you are working? To support your family, right? You don't want your family to feel sad. If you don't want your family to feel sad, then why don't you work out? Why don't you take care of your health? You tell me. Earning is not sufficient. I can give my mother 50,000 rupees, but if I fall sick tomorrow, that 50,000 is not going to bring her joy and happiness. You cannot buy happiness with money. Happiness can be only bought with a good physical health. You don't need anything to survive actually, to be happy. If you are physically happy, physically healthy, you are a happy person in this world. So whatever, it's not necessary that you go to gym. Whatever you do, only thing is that you have to maintain some routine and have to be very particular about your diet. Binge feeding is not permissible. Okay, you should be because it's only 20% is exercise, 80% is food, what you take. Your body shows, if you have got an external, beauty, it's basically because of your food only. So I can make out what you eat just by looking at your charm. So food is very important. Take care of your food, take care of your habit, okay? Once in a blue moon it's okay, but you should not indulge in all those stuff which is actually not good for health. Okay. So with this, thank you so much. And nothing serious. So you people are looking so serious face. I'm not going to scold you. So you enjoy and all the best. And it grow. And you invest time. Invest on your time. And nowadays, I say that don't invest on SIP. You know what is SIP? Systematic Investment Plan. Have you heard about it?
Yes, sir.
You should. You have invested because you are young enough. You should invest on SIP. But at the same time, you should also invest on HIP, Health Investment Plan. If you only invest on SIP, you are not going to survive in this world. So health is wealth. So you need money, of course, but money is not everything. Remember that. Okay? Thank you so much and take care. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. I am out of word now. This is the first time in my continuous 3 years visit that I get to hear the enriched experience that you have. Thank you so much. Anybody in this room who were aware of this journey of ours, sir? Anybody? So this was so amazing for us, and it would be the motivational factor for each and everybody of our team member. So they are exactly doing the role, they are exactly playing the responsibilities that you have started maybe 30 years back. And now you are the mentor for us. What could be more encouraging for us? So team, do you agree with me?
Yes.
So are we proud to be part of NIC now?
Yes.
So we will be punctual, we'll meet the deadline, we'll be proactive, and obviously we would encash the rich experience for the 3 years, next 3 years. It's a huge time. Please, I would request all of you and Rakhi especially, whensoever you get time, a minimum scope, please have connect with sir. Please include me and Dheeraj also on Webex. We don't want to get excluded from this kind of session so that we can learn anything and everything, so that it will be a motivational session for all of us. Thank you so much. So, yes, moving to Ripam sir, please, a few words from your end as well. Yes, please.
Hello. Welcome to you all. Barman sir has told elaborately, so those things I will say again. Just at the back of Barman sir, I was also in Shillong actually. I joined after 2 years or so, 3 years. So he was the first man in Shillong. He opened the units and we joined and we started working there. That was also a very good experience in Shillong. We were like a family only. Like he said, no, some units were totally empty that time. That was the initial stage. I remember in the election time, the year when Rajiv Gandhi was killed, no, that time, we had to go to William Nagar. And there was nobody in that, no officer actually. We, myself and one more officer, we went there. We had to open the office, clean the office, and we carried printer and one machine also up to William Nagar. And William Nagar itself was a very newly declared district. So no facility. We reached there at 8 o'clock. Nothing can be seen, totally dark. Very peculiar type of experience. Ultimately, we did everything from our NIC side, but that time Rajiv Gandhi was killed, so that was again cancelled. It was held again. There were some polling stations. People have to walk down through jungles 2 days. Then they have taken this polling and everything happened. They came back. After that, they came to know that is cancelled. That type of situation.
No communication system as well.
No, that was very primitive that time. No, it was about 1991 or so. So that type of experiences we had. The rest we have heard from Diganta sir. So today I should not bore you more in this line. Today is a different situation. All the time, every day, you are with tension, stress, calls, and all that type of things. Today you enjoy, mix with everybody. Normally you do not meet each other very frequently. So today you enjoy the session, and good luck to you.
On this occasion, I take this opportunity to, just to tell you one thing. What I have felt, realized, communication is very, very important, along with technical, okay? I've seen you are technically very sound, but communication, there is a lagging. How to handle a senior bureaucrat, that's an art itself. If you ask anybody about me and Deepam, all IAS officers, they will praise, I know, because the way we deal with them. So when they, I have seen many of you, when they say, ask you to do something, you can't treat them properly. But you should learn how to behave, how to communicate with senior officers. And that's an art, nobody can teach you that. Okay? Because you see, they're the cream of the society. Even if I retire, if I go to somebody, say, V.S. Bhaskar, he's going to retire now. Even if I can call him at night, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I can call ex-chief secretary. Why does repo? Repo is very, very important in life. It's going to help you. So to make that repo, you need to know how to behave, how to communicate with these. I'm not talking about only the senior officer, to everybody for that matter. Because ultimately, you need help in life, right? I am the lone son of my family. I don't have neither upar mein bhi nahi hai, niche mein bhi nahi hai. So how do I survive? I need people all around me. So I need people. So how do I create those people with the repo? So communication is an important way. So you should learn when you are in the district. People are coming from the district also how to deal with a DC. The DCs are very, they're junior to us because we are in the verge of retirement. But that feelings we never, because we are from the service industry. In the service industry, we cannot keep a year that he is only 2000, now all these IAS officers are very new, like 2015, 2017 IAS. So they are just like, my son. But I call them sir, because that's the way. Because we are in the service industry, so we have to deal with them only. So you are though nowhere, you are very young. So you should know actually how to handle those people, At the same time, they should not get, I've seen many people, the senior officers come back saying that your person had come, he could not do this. Even it's not, you are not expected to know everything, right? Nobody is master of all. But the thing is, even if you say no, how to say no is an art. Okay, you should not bluntly say that no, I can't do this or this. You should know that. So you should learn that very, along with your technical capabilities, you should also learn how to communicate properly. That's very, very important. Okay. If you have anything of communication on communication,
yes,
you please, that's important. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for the feedback, sir. So we have framework, training and development framework, wherein we have all these trainings with SMEs who would be conducting these sessions. So we will have for our team. So the art of business communication, handling critical customers, and then the presentation skill. Presentation skill not only the presenting the deck and the PPT. It is about how to improve your behavioral skill to have a good conversation with our maybe customers or the delegates, VIP customers. Sure. We will note it down. So we will do that for the team, and you can join, and then obviously we can work upon the feedback that has been shared by the sir. Okay. So now I would request Dheeraj to please address the team as a program manager.
Good afternoon, Vedanta sir. Good afternoon, Vikram sir. And good afternoon, everybody. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank NIC for partnering with Wipro, because of this partnership we all are here, right? And I personally feel very proud to be associated with NIC. This is my 18th project. I am in Wipro for almost 13 years, and this is my 18th project. I have worked in India as well as outside India. And I feel very proud because this is one project where you are actually delivering the Government of India schemes to the end users. You are the set of people who are enabling those connectivity to DC's office and different blocks. And then those government officials are able to cater those services. So you are doing a very valuable work, which you should understand the credibility or the responsibility you are handling.
Many a time even they don't know that they are not from NIC.
Right.
They're part and parcel of
Right.
NIC.
Yes.
So, because I am telling you live example, my uncle is assistant commandant in ITBP. Whenever he walks into CGO complex, because he goes in Guwahati and all, okay, he get questioned. You're going to meet who? But when I walks into that, I never get questioned. And we, at home we laugh, saying this is the power of NIC. He is assistant commandant, gazetted officer. He being questioned whether you have appointment to meet DC. I said that I'm going in IC. I just show my Aadhaar card, Wipro badge and Aadhaar card, because they know by face that this guy is going for NIC. So this is the beauty working with NIC. I go and confidently talk to any of if there is any personal work in any of the district, I just go and introduce myself that I work for NIC. I work for Wipro, but we are partner with NIC. That's why we introduce, and then probably we get that good respect also. And commenting on experience, it's I'm sorry. I personally not quite late. I mean, just 2 years back, we were in Dhaka, And there was a situation we had to connect 17 machines because we had to onboard 17 people next day. And then, there was no connection for Wipro connection. Wipro internet was not there. So me, then there was another program, one general manager. We said, Gramin, we can do this. It is possible to connect and convert these machines on domain, provided we get a firewall, because we got approval from our CXO that we extend our network. But then you do your VPN and everything. Can you believe senior leadership going to data center of in other country? We walked into old Dhaka. We took firewall. सही में हाथ में लेके we took that firewall. We reached the office around 9 o'clock in night. Then we realized that we don't have power cable. And in a known country like Dhaka, where you do not have Wipro as an organization, you're working on behalf of another organization, right? And from there we walked into all the shops at 10 o'clock in night. Okay, and then we were not able to get power cable to connect of that sort. So we somewhere been to one computer shop. We took two cable, one female, one male port, and then we converted it. We plugged it, and whole night we worked to ensure that our link is up and running tomorrow morning. And then we have done the onboarding for 70 people. That was the first 70 people onboarding for Wipro in Bangladesh. So that kind of responsibility, I'm sure you must be going through this kind of responsibility. So you have to understand that and you have to deliver. I've also worked at a various ground level. So I spent my 3 to 4 years working for banks. So I have exposure to digitize the nationalized bank, the PSPs, public sector bank. I work to digitize the rural banks, rural RB, Gramin banks. And then I have digitized one central cooperative bank through NABARD. So we have worked to digitize 104 different banks in India. In Wipro, I have traveled from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So can you get this kind of experience? Because of you are partnering with the government of India, you are getting opportunity from government of India, and you have that technical skill set. With the technical skill set, as I said, because we are dealing with the steel frame. Bureaucrats are nothing but the steel frame of the country. They are very limited number, 10,000 people in 1.3 billion population. So you are the people who have a direct interaction with DC. Just check in your neighborhood and all. How many people are fortunate to meet DC? You guys know DC in person, right? Just because of NIC, right? So you have to know. You should be very well aware that how to communicate with the senior stakeholders. And accordingly, you need to upgrade your skills. I've been pushing a lot of mails since I've joined this account regarding mandatory certifications, regarding all the changes happening in industry, be it data leakage protection or whatever, right? So similarly, even in yesterday's discussion, I've asked everybody who wants to go for certifications. There are a lot of, Wipro is also an opportunity. Plus point, you are partnering with NIC, where you have NK network. You can join in any of the classes. That's what I was discussing. Even there is a class happening at IIM Bangalore or any of the IITs. If you want to listen, you can go and join, right? At least you have a free internet with a very high bandwidth. So you are fortunate, honestly speaking, you guys are fortunate that you have all this available for you on the table. So you should utilize that, and you should ensure that we are able to give a customer delight experience to NIC, on behalf of NIC, to all other stakeholders. So with this word, I would like to conclude.
Thanks, Dilip. So team, on the positive note, so these were the areas that we should look for. There are areas that we have to work, right? We are not perfect. Other than that, as HR spoke, your representative in the Wipro group, in the HR department, I received lot of appreciations direct from the customers, from district, from the headquarters. They call in case there is anybody who is in trouble. I get direct calls from the customers, from the DCs, from the SIO, from the technical directors, stating the problem of you guys. This person is in need, please help. They don't follow any protocol. They just pick up the call. They don't wait for mails and all the processes, because they treat us as the family. So this was for you all. So the negative feedbacks, those don't come to us. Only the positive parts, those are coming to us. Why? So that we can work as a family and you can be motivated. So So this entire platform connect everything just to motivate you, to elevate you, to keep you going. Because day-to-day transactions from Monday onwards, again it will be same. There will be calls, there will be transactions, there will be ticket login and resolving all these things. There would be some negative feedback, there would be some positive feedback. At the back of the mind, at the core of your heart, you should know that the entire team is there to support you and to guide you. Okay? Be it anything, personal, professional, any front. So I hope you are not so focused on the parts that you have to work upon, but be focused that we have such a wonderful family. Be it NIC, be it Wipro. Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you so much. So now the best part of this of the connect of today is the rewards and recognition. So by this you get to know who is what, how they are performing and everything. So anybody who is not performing will not get any award, right? Right? Is this the concept?
Pragna, I would like to add something. See, because it is first time we are meeting together, so I expect a very small thing from you guys. I want you guys to go Monday to your office with the same zeal you join your first day. Just try to be each day in office as your first day. Because I know everybody when joins any organization, be it Wipro, be it NIC, be it any organization, you are very thrilled, you are very excited, you want to give your 100%. By the time gradually because of our, a lot of schedules, hectic schedules, transitional issues, we get demoted from our goals, whatever we commit on the day one. But just make one small practice. Every day you should feel like it's my first day at work. And you yourself will deliver the best in all way. And with joining Wipro, you should feel very proud. Wipro 75% of Wipro profit goes to philanthropic cause. So you are the guys working on floor and ensuring the entire company. Because you should feel proud even I go and talk customers that in some of our customers like I was working for NCR where the DG was saying why you guys are bothered for money because anyway your money is going to the country. So even if there is a delay in the payment, it is with the country, and even if we give you at the end you calculate and give 75% to the nation. So you should feel excited that you are associated with Wipro as an organization, okay, and you are delivering your services through NIC. Just ensure that on Monday morning you are feeling your first day in office. And then see the difference on ground. There are excellent work that you guys are doing. There are issues. There will be issues with all. Even if I review with my review happens with my manager, there will be some way of improvement, and it is at all levels. But again, we as an individual need to ensure the best every day and fill those gaps. So we need to compete with ourselves, set a new goal for ourselves, and see how I can be the best from yesterday. So with these words, I would like to conclude. Thank you.
So we'll start with our rewards and recognition, and that will portray the image that how we are working as a team. Okay, so what's your understanding? The persons or individuals not performing good, they will not have any rewards. That is the concept, right? That should be right. And anybody is receiving any award, that means you are doing good, excellent, right? So let's begin with that. So Rakib will start with our. So first with the most critical category, maybe we can start.